Beavers are a large rodent that are native to England but were hunted to extinction over 400 years ago, and the reason they were hunted was because they're a really valuable animal. They were hunted for their meat and fur. So their meat because they're really tasty, and their fur made really good hats and coats back in medieval times. But now we're looking to reintroduce beavers because they're a keystone species and can benefit lots of wildlife. So where you have beavers, you have a lot more wildlife coming in. So here we are in the old riverbed, and this is where we're looking to bring beavers back. Now the old riverbed is a meander of the River Severn that was cut off over 10,000 years ago. So traditionally it is a wetland site. It's also a triple SI that's been designated for its wetland floral habitat. However, the site has now been scrubbed up by lots of willow, which is actually drying out the site in places. It's very difficult to manage the willow, so we're looking to bring beavers back here to help with management of the site. So when the beavers are here, they will eat the willow, which is one of their favourite food species. That will help reduce the canopy of the willow and open up the site a lot more, allow more light to come through and diversify the ground flora. So some of the common questions we get asked are, do beavers eat fish? And the answer to that is no. Beavers only eat plants. They're entirely vegetarian. So some of their favourite plant food includes deciduous trees such as willow and birch are amongst their favourites. They also like lots of soft vegetation as well. So in the summer months they'll eat things like grasses and herbs. Brambles, one of their favourite things they like to eat. They also like to eat lots of aquatic vegetation too. So they have a very wide dietary range, but all of that is entirely vegetation. So one of the comments we often get is beavers are going to cause an impact to local farming. That won't be an issue at the old riverbed because the beavers here will be entirely enclosed and the site is not surrounded by farms. Now when beavers move into the site, they don't automatically cause flooding in that area, but what beavers sometimes do is build dams across small streams. The reason beavers need to do that is to raise the water level because they like to be in or near water, and that creates a pool of water to form behind where a beaver's built a dam. In some areas that can cause localised flooding and can cause some problems to the local landscape. However, here in the old riverbed, the beaver site itself is actually in a bowl, so the surrounding landscape is a lot higher than this habitat. So when the beavers come here, if they do build dams across some of the ditches, it won't be a problem, it won't cause flooding in the local area. So this project is going to be monitored very closely, and that involves checking the fence on a regular basis. Now the fence has been designed specifically for beavers to keep them in, and it's very different to a livestock fence. We'll also be monitoring the local ecology, so monitoring the changes in the local wildlife, as well as changes in vegetation cover and any changes in hydrology. This is a 5-year project, and at the end of the project an assessment will be made. If all goes well, there's no reason why similar projects can't be rolled out across Shropshire.